Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Bob Trade Genius, the 1st of July, and in celebration of the ribs that we're going to have on July 4th, I thought I'd talk pork prices with you. And once again, this is China related. And the reason why I bring these things up is because we're going to see this food inflation come back onto our shores. And I'm just going to show you some articles, one after the other, that is going to give you a bit of a pause, and it's going to affect the ability of central bankers to be able to continue to ease, and it's also going to affect China's ability to devalue their currency. And this is like regime change stuff for the Chinese if they can't get their arms around this. Is the swine fever toll in China is twice as high as reported. We weren't anybody surprised here. Politicians lie. The Chinese politicians lie even better because it's harder and harder to validate their claims or to refute them because of the way the control they have. They make Twitter and YouTube and Facebook blush in their abilities to control the news. But this is big news, and I'm going to show you over here why. So you have pig shortage in Vietnam right now. Pig prices, the South China Morning News think pig prices can go up 75% from here. You got to realize in the U.S. and what I would call the English-speaking world, food prices are relatively benign as part of the budget. In places in Asia, it could be 30 or 40% of their families budget for their income. And when you get moves like this, it causes some incredible dislocations and angst. And the Chinese are importing like crazy. And at the same time, they're screwing around, as I pointed out in my video the other day, with blocking Canada's imports. And, well, the Canadians can now just send their stuff over to Vietnam. I mean, food stuff is fungible. And so this is going to be a big issue. And I think this isn't going to end. And what that's going to cause is it's going to cause our dollar to get stronger, and then debt that's denominated in dollars is going to get even harder to service. And that's why this is kind of like a domino effect. And this is how the Arab Spring kind of unfolded with grain prices back in 2011. And so just keep an eye on this. It's not going away. And, in the U.S., we're not going to have surpluses this year. Okay, I think we're going to be down 8 to 10% or something like that. Australia is already importing, and you're going to have a deficit out there, and that's going to raise prices up. Stockpiles are rapidly dwindling, and then what you'll see originally, it would be kind of ironic because we're seeing it a little bit now in the futures market, is that you're seeing hog prices are falling, and we're like, well, Bob, it doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? What happens is they start slaughtering their pigs because they need to get them to market, the ones that are healthy, the ones that are exporting, and then once that supply is gone, they got to raise a whole new litter of pigs, and that means corn prices are going to go up, wheat prices are going to go up, and then hog prices are going to go up. And so take advantage of this. I've already thrown about 12 racks of ribs in the freezer and a couple pork shoulders, and you can cut up a couple loins and put them into pork chops and put them in the freezer. This stuff will last you a year, and I think it's gonna take some time if they don't get a repeat the next year for the Chinese to work through this and to stabilize their pig production, because they haven't gotten a handle on it yet. They keep killing the pigs, but the fever and the flu keeps coming back, so they have not eradicated the root cause. And so keep an eye on this stuff. It's going to be pretty wild, and I think this is the thing that nobody's talking about that's going to hit people up behind the head here. So we'll keep an eye on it. We start seeing corn and food prices, and not food prices, corn and hog prices start moving up together. Then they're you got a bid going here, and prices are going to probably spike on you. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and Got a lot of stuff to talk about. The market's jumping all over the place. It's going to be a great trading month with the Fed meeting and seeing what they would or will not do. And anyway, volatility is good for traders. Have a good one. Bye bye.